Organa de share mo bibia kwaba edeba RKTV eso we apram to rekase and emredu se making kind nyina ede esommo intentem so no kame ho ne ehwensem ne bia ebedi mu akotene nene no Organa mpanyifo ne se bebeto dwetwum se what the project for kwampa ba what ne say Volivo bridge project Sarah enso na mpanyifo no mo bi so akwasetena ahwe yensase ho ton ene ne ton nyina Sawanzo ne bakopim Bantama ne hone dwedifo ede ono mochita yakwakwata yewura Kennedy Agyapong echi nsem bika weni ho na major bracken kan nyina ede amamo say we abram to rekase RKTV eso adaro mo be kan ho abe for ten fidie no so a ma remfi so be like be comment ne we pia share one subscribe yen so no wine sa ade amayen medi ede ganu elom amintwa me homra me ba nsani mu ntwemu medi besomo Meda wasesa waje ready twemi afiyensensem no ase nene no Organa yempanyifo won mo hwe ya kwan ahodo so no wode nsem bia weto amontene so wotwim se wode project for kwampa ba watene din se Volivo bridge project we bridge for kwampa beso mudi si na omutwemu a we ne be bridge a wapa ye manga na mu na bridge we ebe linke oti mantemu na afenso so aframantemu na afen kronkro ahodo ebembe mantemu mienu we no yetime edu honom ahohare so Openya okasaye yewura kwame Gov't agboja so afa wo hwe ya kwan ahodo so say no ne nsentrofo ekan
said that by the year 2020 end of 2027 this first phase of big push project should be completed in addition to the Dambai bridge which is a major crossing and a chairman for bridge this morning when I get back to the ministry I'll be signing the contract for the contractor to commence work on the chairman for bridge. It's about 3 kilometers. It will be the biggest and the longest bridge in our country. And I say all these names at different places. So when you are in
it's one of its tributaries?
Exactly. When you are in Oti, part of that is called Oti River. But actually it's part of the Volta that gets all the way there. And so that is what we are doing. And also one of the significant stalled project, which he did in 2016. I remember I was in Parliament when we moved the motion for the Japanese to help us build the Volivo bridge. He's gone and come back. That bridge is not been done. Last week, we more or less concluded a negotiation for the funding gap to be closed by the Japanese grant. Somewhere this year, middle of this year, the actual construction of the Volivo bridge itself will start, and within 3 or 4 years, it will be completed. So the president has got big plans backed by our own money. And sometimes I say that we are doing all this at a time we cannot borrow. At a time we are unable to seek assistance from abroad because we are under IMF. And we are doing more than ever before. It tells you that sometimes it's not merely the shutting, the recent development that
Other 4 years to akasia no so na endrada ena mampenya be de tre Professor Nana Opoku Ajiman oni yewura Mr. Emmanuel Amako Fibwa ekwasetena ewon kran ewo lands ministry se de be obeye nhyehyeye no wedi nkomodi afa yen sase a ya tonton nyina nene no openyi Emmanuel Amako Fibwa etwemo wa behwe no aye audit e de afanse ase ya ton na afenso so ya to a enam kwa papa so na watumi ahwe se de be asotwe bere ho no wetimi e de ye atoye.
Frankly, it is clear that the systems, land administration, providing basic services for the people of Ghana must change. And so we began that journey first to look at what is really the problem at the Lands Commission. What has been the challenge at the Lands Commission? And these are the challenges that were described. And the process of reviewing. One of the things we all heard about was that public lands that government had taken for specific purposes that now belong to government, some of them for agricultural purposes, some of them
Na ewan semfu from no ena ye hwe nim se Nyankopon ya adoma memne de ya January bosume ne da etwato metre ne da etoso dwasa baako ena MPP delegate betimi ato yempanyimfo no bi so aba se de be omo baako betimi abeda ne frankatuni e de ama MPP amanyoko na we na okopiem e Bantama adwadifo ho ni titiri ene ma ono mode omo support anaso mo chitai e de atayera Kennedy Agyapong echiwotrema ono no betimi aprempunto e de ama ye mangana.
We are breaking that status quo. We have said the most behavior. So what's your bemu? Me nipa and I said not buying more for 8 years and so because I am not buying it, on to menka because I am missing it, on to menka. But so what's your baba on a bokena or no on for only power yet? So we are MPP, so we are NBC. We are young so on for Sanka Gan and Yakuma. So we know the Wasaka Gan and Yakuma and Quadia on a boken. Anybody, he will deal with you. And not to understand now, the Najumana, not to the among the Samono, and you're different. And not to say, person, you may be sister, may you follow the normal politician's attitude in the media. As I say, a two about the man and now sentiment ready for you. I say, Kennedy Agyapong upon your panachi. Yes, Kennedy Agyapong upon your panachi. The entire Kennedy Agyapong upon near country delegate say Munko to Aba and former Kennedy say Kennedy Agyapong upon message now Kutano Ebe Santa Mafo because you get the phone you your bread and you Juma every show your money yes kuna when you Juma Papa you winning woman why you winning woman what be you winning woman a trouble or my Ghana 80 Papa ni send me did you see the Papa no kwa ebe si asantman Ghana ye yentia eje before yetie bi Papa Kennedy Agyapong akwampre ko atimi se o manko so ye maye die ye mankanko yemi asunjie enka bom pepepe Papa Kennedy wo ba enuma kase ye maye school atifie ye maye adwuma ye
Area from to breakfast and when you go to a na was on so read TV. And I don't want to be more rain fees or like or comment with Pia share. Now, things was subscribing man some no a day acronym. Now, senior Dano, ye quite who do a sway bet me a benyam na a home at so no said the bear and conquer fire rebiara and besway no. And then no Korle Klottey MCE crutch or Dano. Yera Alfred Alote Gazy onom and all the shabe wa kwema what the inspection be akopemu e wo assembly honum se be betimi ahwese ampa timemufo AD e honum ni ana na wa bras ntrofo kopemu no say in audit tudra.
First we started with empowering private companies to support within our electoral areas to make sure they do their daily morning and evening cleanings. Okay, we have also contracted companies that will lift rubbish for us after cleaning. What we've realized is sometimes when it is gathered, we are unable to collect it on time. What we've also done is to put trackers on the vehicles, so at least we know what time they go in to pick. These are measures to ensure that whatever we are cleaning is collected at the end of the day. When it comes to segregation of sanitation work, it's not just that simple.
Order for my area Casiano ewo apomodin ensemu. Na Ghana Medical Trust Fund yoko bia wo hwe na wo bua yennuanom asabe ehwan ye de amom se ometimi agya yarehwe ewa yaresabia ahodo enu na we na Ghana Medical Trust Fund de mwasonku bia wokopiemu ewo Korle Bu Teaching Hospital se de be obebua yennuanom asabe woda honom a woni sika wetimi ede agye ayarehwe na wabra dwumede ekoso na madam obo bia da ko opoku ono na se ba Ghana Medical Trust Fund we administrator nsem say in our kind
cervical cancer screening equipment made in the name of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund to the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital, the also Gov't Hospital, and the Tamale Teaching Hospital. This is not just a symbolic gesture. It is not charity for applause. It is a deliberate intervention that will save lives, and for that, we say thank you very much to the Telecell Foundation. This is what true partnership looks like: practical, intentional, and life-saving. Beyond protocol, let me say this clearly, that today is not just an event. Today is a statement that women's lives matter, a statement that prevention also matters, a statement that the future of our mothers, sisters, daughters, and wives, and even friends is worth protecting now and not later. Let us be very honest with ourselves. In Ghana, more than 3,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer every single year, and 2,000 of them will not survive. That means 2 out of every 3 women who hear that diagnosis will not live to tell their story. Not because cervical cancer cannot be treated, not because medicine has failed us, but because the disease is often discovered too late. This initiative is especially significant because it marks the launch of the Cervical Cancer Screening Awareness Month, and this campaign is very, very important.
Order for the Cassiano is C. The moment mamma wants and be made to dry and from mamma. Na ene no mpanyifo de nsemi abetudi atwum se what the project for kwambo ebehye so awate ne din se eye Volivo bridge project. Sarah and so ena mpanyifo sanso eba be yenhwehwemu metwe audit e dia fansa se yato anase yaton no kwan bone eso. Sarah and so ena Bantama de fonso so e de omo support e de akoma eyewura Kennedy Agyapong. Mami fa da PSA Emma boa from Massimas na Grace Pentecostal Church. Odasa eton safro so bibia ohe Nyankopon kwaje no ene yensom. Afi Happy Life Adult Education. Sarah so any Happy Life Media School. Bra ne enche wade kama friend yen e wo 0242 178032. Midday ede ganu elo. Mamenda Ernest ase. Sarah so na meda mama lunso ase. Right, also sa meda wase. Wonso ojibre ede hwe na wotie mma mo ene hwe. Makramo.